When you first get here, it's a little bit of a culture shock, just because Aspen is like nowhere else in the world. And there's so many like big deal professionals here that can be overwhelming at first.
And you know, you meet amazing people and make amazing connections.
I've worked with some really, really wonderful, inspiring people.
When I go around town, people know who I am just from being on stage here at Theater Aspen, or just know the organization Theater Aspen.
The amount of things that I've been able to learn and the people that I've met has just been life-changing.
We keep calling ourselves a teaching hospital, and I thought, wouldn't it be great if we had a formal program so that each department could work with an aspiring professional and bring them a different point of view and actual work experience to take back to their schools or to take onward in their career.
What I think is so important about what this apprenticeship program does is that it introduces the artist to all aspects of what goes into running a theater company. And I think that that's really important because it actually makes you a better artist.
A highlight for me is generally a bad day for other people. So when mics go out or you're in a high pressure situation and kind of have to figure something out in a short period of time.
You get to perform in a show while learning about the business, about a nonprofit theater.
It was the first long run of a show I ever did. I learned so much about how to be in a long show and how to be with a cast for a long time.
I've learned kind of patience and, you know, being a stage manager, you deal with a lot of different personalities.
I learned how collaborative of a business this is, not only in the production, but also in the whole theater company.
Something I really learned from Theater Aspen is the idea of collaboration, and that inside the rehearsal room, it's not just about one person's idea, but rather creating a piece of art together.
More experience in like a real world situation with professional theater.
It's a great extension of your training, especially if you're at a university. You continue that learning that you don't necessarily get in major training programs.
Our apprentices have lead roles. They are designing.
The organization embraced it so wholeheartedly. They're giddy almost with this infusion of young, hopeful, positive energy.
And those fun things that we get to do outside of the theater.
Going to the music tent with people and laying on blankets.
Hiking a 14,000 peak mountain is pretty great.
Stargazing up Independence Pass or rafting.
You really get the sense of a family here, and they are an extremely important part of that family.
Young people who are away from home in perhaps their first professional environment, they are not without doubts and fears, but again, that's part of the growth of going away for the summer.
Well, the greatest thing about this summer for me was that it was my summer right after college. So it's that summer of like, what happens next?
Because it's such a scary thing to be getting out of school and you have no idea what to expect.
I've had a slow but steady experience in this career thus far, and I used to be a little worried by that, but now I kind of am owning that because each experience helps me grow at the pace that I need to.
I don't have to be as intimidated going into this profession as I was before. Spending a summer at Theater Aspen has really been able to be like, okay, I think I can do this.
I know I can do it.
I think I learned that I'm a lot braver than I thought I was.
Everyone's path in this profession is very different. I think that's what I've learned the most this summer is to just really embrace it and live in every performance opportunity you have.
I think my goals are to have this become a competitive environment, and I mean that in the best way, where it's a place that people want to come, where they talk about it as an experience that is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, which you can kind of only have when you're that age and you expose yourself to a professional environment and artists and the people you want to become. There's something amazing about having the opportunity to work with people who are doing what you want to do.
Watching the Apprentice Showcase the other night, watching the growth of our actors and our designers and our stage managers and our music director, to see a really wonderful evening of work was extremely, kind of as a proud parent.
Do it right away.
Explore your passion, let people know what you want to do here, and they will point you in that direction.
I came in very nervous, but I kind of said to myself, I have to just say yes to everything. It's the best advice I was ever given.
It's a theater that allows you to grow in front of people and not just grow on the sidelines.
Say yes without questioning, because you never know where each experience will take you and what you'll learn from it.
So definitely do it.
I've learned and done things that I haven't done before.
They work you, but it's worth it.
Embrace the whole experience.
Have a sense of play and adventure, because it doesn't get much better than this.